Can I do -1?
You see, I'm even nice. You see, I'm nice.
Nice. And reason being this, aside them being too comfortable, it just looks weird to me when we are doing romance, when we are kissing. It seems forced. It seems it gives me cringe. Like, what was that Gen Z word? Like, it's not giving.
Give me the
Period.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah, give me the ick. Like, no. Like, don't please,
Stop it. Stop it.
Hi, welcome to this chat with NMR. I'm very nervous and excited at the same time. Like, I honestly do not know where this conversation will lead us today, but we'll see. Again, welcome everyone. It's Valentine's season, and I just felt the need to talk about some things. But today, I'm not doing it alone. I have 3 amazing guests. They are members of the NMR community, of course. And today we are talking about all things Nollywood romance. Movies we love, movies we hate, and everything in between. So, ladies, can you please introduce yourselves?
So, hi guys. My name is Ore. I am a medical doctor and I've been following NMR for the last 5... NMR, please help me. I'm not sure. But I'm not sure, but for a while. I've been following for a while now, and a big fan. I appreciate all the work they are doing. Love. Like, I practically wouldn't watch a movie without NMR reviewing the movie. I'm like, no, I can't. Like, no time to waste. So yeah, nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too.
Hi everyone, my name is T, and I am an HR customer experience operations manager, and I am a lover of movies. I mean, I know today is about Nollywood, but trust me, I'm more into Hollywood than Bollywood because I cannot deal with the stress of Nollywood. And the reason I still watch Nollywood is because of NMR. So I literally wait for her to review movies before I see them. And I think I've been following for a little over 2 years. And I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me on today.
Well, guys, my name is Kitana, and I'm a doctoral student, a second-year doctoral student. So I've been following NMR for a while now, actually. I really cannot remember when exactly I started following her, but I also do not watch Nollywood movies. I'm not even a movie fan, but anytime I go to Instagram, I'm literally going to her page to see what she has dropped, and I would literally watch those movies. And I would say, oh, guys, let's go watch these movies. Yeah, pretty much it. So I'm looking forward to how this conversation goes as well.
All right. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad. Like, when I was trying to decide who should join me for this first guest episode, I'm like, it just has to be these 3 people because we're always chatting. Like, see, Ore will send me voice notes, like sometimes like 3 voice notes. I'm like, she always has a lot to say. We have to do that. So I'm so happy that the 3 of you are here, and we'll see how this conversation goes. Just to like ease us in. What was the last Nollywood romance movie that you saw, and what did you think about it? Like the very last one.
Nollywood romance. Nollywood, they do like romance. Their love is not like, nah, fam. I was telling somebody like recently, I said, Nollywood needs to go and learn from K-drama. All those heartbeats that they feel boom, 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 boom. We need it. But if I, because like I would say maybe a Christmas in Lagos, but it did not really, only the decor got to my attention, and the proposal like decor. I said, yes, I could relate to this. I want you next, but apart from that what? I don't like all those struggle love, all those love that we're not sure what we're doing. Nobody sure.
The romance in Christmas in Lagos did not romance.
I really can't remember the last Nollywood romantic movie that I watched.
And I think I was pained, and I had to come and share my displeasure with you, NMR. Pink Butterfly, and that was, I think, it was action / weird romance /
that movie
Cubana
is
chief priest in somebody else's body. and I was pained. I was
movie is
pained.
creepy. Now that
No,
movie,
I'm not sure I
definitely,
watched that.
definitely not romance. Definitely not romance. That movie cannot
They tried to
categorize.
kiss at one point. They tried to do something weird at one point, and I'm like, why? Don't add to my problem, please don't.
Kitana, what was the last romance movie that you saw?
So I really cannot remember. Because I didn't do watch romance movie. I don't even know what you're about to say. It doesn't really appeal me. If that makes if that makes any sense.
You are not again.
They don't do.
Oh, fair.
They're horrible at romance.
For you people, we just
I
started.
can't even deal.
I said let's
can't
kiss
deal.
him. I said
See,
let's.
I can't wait to easy. I tell you what,
I actually do not even like watching Nigerian movies.
Yes.
Can you imagine?
You can't say that.
I enjoy you. I'm never like me. I enjoy. Some months they bank. Some months you're like, okay,
Which
Maureen,
ones?
I see you.
Which ones?
A few of the good ones from last year. I won't lie. Like there's some few ones that actually I enjoyed the storyline, and one of the things why I honestly like watching like Nigerian movie, because to an extent, if you watch other country movies, you sometimes feel like, to me, I kind of make things very real to me. I want things to be more realistic to me. So when I'm watching like an American movie, I'm seeing CIA, FBI. I'm thinking like in this people's government, they have CIA, true. Like they have FBI, true. They're killing people, true. So I'm like, okay, I want something more closer to home where I see how actually things are happening back at home. And if they can tell a good story, like why not? And like last year now, like Roses and Eve tried. 7 Doors, honestly, was not really my cup of. They tried, but it was not my cup of tea.
Can we calm down?
Fair.
Can we
calm down?
I did not give you the permission to talk down on 7 Doors.
You need to calm down.
But okay, but another fact I was also trying to just point out is I feel South African romance movies actually try. Is it just me? Yeah. I love watching like this, like I think like about like a couple on Netflix. It seems like a like they have one particular name, then they keep making twists of that particular this thing in different love storylines, and I actually do like it. I'm like, like you've asked something, yeah, and it's working. So Nigeria should.
It is called effort, which Nollywood does not want to have. Effort, ingenuity.
This is how I'll have to be calling you people to order Abby, because they were trying to bash them. I say, wait, you want them to think that's what we came to do here?
Oh yeah, no. We're good citizens.
Okay, as for me, the last romance movie that I saw was The Switch.
The Switch.
I saw it was on Prime, and there was Sandra Okonzo, I think that's her name. Then Ike Ogbonna. And 2 other people, I can't really know their names. But once you see Ike Ogbonna, personally, for me, it's like a red flag, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Once I just see him, I know, okay, don't expect much. There was something on his head. I can't even explain it. Then, but the story itself, I don't even know what to call it. I don't even know if it qualifies as a romance film, because the love was not loving, the connection was not doing anything. I'm like,
I do not think.
Yes, now
I saw it, but it was not appealing.
They said,
I did not think they said it was a romantic movie. Did they?
Well, they fell in love, did they not?
You all should just follow my footsteps.
But I do not actually think it's a romance movie. I think it's just cute.
Watch a movie only after NMR has reviewed it. Follow my footsteps.
See, I didn't even understand what that was
on period.
But they wanted us to believe that she fell in love with that guy and they lived happily ever after.
But sorry, NMR. You see, even because I honestly like, for me, like Nigerian, like this movies for me, they are comfort movies. I like watching them when I'm like done with work, I'm tired, I'm stressed for the day. I need something that I won't think too much, but but I'll feel good. And I saw that particular movie. I just watched trailer. I said no, never. This is the trailer for that movie. How did you even watch it? Should be the question.
Now from clap, they enter dance.
I watched it. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. And I think this then brings me to my next question, right? Nollywood and romance. I think it was T that said this initially, so I would like her to go first, right? Nollywood and romance, it always feels like there's a disconnect. Like, it just feels like the quality of Nollywood's romance films keeps like getting worse. Now it's February, Valentine is coming, but there is no recent Nollywood romance film that I can watch again. Like, it's that bad, because even the very first watch was not great, right? So if I want to rewatch, I'll probably watch maybe Isoken.
Oh yeah.
Like, I've seen Isoken like 5 times. So what would you say?
Yeah, I think that's the only one I can watch again. Actually.
Yeah. So what would you say is the actual problem?
I think I said earlier, effort. Like, I find it hard to believe that these people claim in their real lives, they all claim to have beautiful love stories. Like, Rita Dominic is married to her husband. And I'm like, so what romance did you people do to the level that you got married? And then when you're acting movies, you can't portray that romance. And all of you are stiff.
In their defense, they are not the writers. Rita Dominic
it doesn't matter. No. I think they've gotten to this stage whereby they have authority over direction. It's like when you're inviting Meryl Streep to a movie, she can say some things because she's been in it for 100 years or whatever.
So
I don't influence. Exactly. They have influence. It's like having not Genevieve on the set, and then you're like, she shouldn't advise, she shouldn't say anything. I don't know what the problem is, but I think it starts from effort. They just get on that set and they're like, okay, whatever you want me to do, I do. Forgetting that they're putting their names on that movie. Now, in terms of romance, I don't know if it's a cultural thing whereby you don't want to do too much, or you're just, I really don't know. Like, I don't have an answer to it, but there is a huge gap. Like, you see scenes and I gaze into the eyes, and you don't know if the person is nearsighted or farsighted, but it doesn't look like the eyes are connecting, the kisses are forced, the hugs are like you guys claim to have husbands and wives and girlfriends and boyfriends, and is this what you people do with your partners? You wake up in the morning with a full face of makeup, really? And then you turn in it. Please, then don't get me started on Nigerian romance. Like, it's not hard, but they make it so hard and so unrealistic. And see, I'm the wrong person to ask.
T was talking about the fact that that they come on set and then they should like have like a say. I can't remember who said it, but there was an actor that had like an interview sometimes last year, and then she was like, "Oh, there's this particular set that if they go there, you cannot like make a comment. You have to do your job and then get your money and then you just leave."
Wow.
And so it could be like that for some set. And some people would want to be like, "Oh, I have husband at home, I have fiance at home, I have this at home, and I do not want to like jeopardize." But one is needed. You don't get the gist. And I think again, aside from them not putting much effort, I actually also think that they do not have enough resources to carry out whatever is in their head. Or maybe there's actually nothing in their head, and they think they do have something in their head. I think someone that is trying with the romance,
that one is
I think
hard.
someone that is trying with the romance is Omoni Oboli. I don't know what she's doing, but I think she's still trying.
You mean the YouTube movies?
Yeah, Omoni's YouTube movies. I think she's trying. You know, Nigeria also plays a role. They can they can censor your romantic thingy going on in it. Pretty much, I think that is why she's able to do some of those things on YouTube, and she can't do it with cinema movies or Netflix movies.
Or what do you think? What do you think is the main problem? T said she feels they just don't make the effort. Kitana says it might be an issue with their budget, or
I'm not even trying to be funny, but I was going to say, if you ask me, now who I go ask? No matter where we see for ground, because I'm trying to really think, because I don't think it's more of funds or more of because you see them have money wasted on rubbish. Like a Christmas in Lagos, acts like
True that.
I ranted so much because there was so much. We could see the money in the movie, but it's like you people have ideas, you can't just bring it to life well. Like your thought process, what is missing? When you guys come back to watch this movie, are you not seeing the loopholes? Are you not trying to people don't used to have pictures of what it is to be in love and see how you want to make people feel it. Like other industries try so much with how they try to do that, but you guys, you just think like no, like it's something that you watch and be like or they like
don't you have love at home?
Like you guys call us fools because I know that as much as other countries they have their own romance. I think Nigerian romance even sweet pass. I was talking with some people yesterday at work. I work in the States, so I work with a lot of foreigners. I was talking about how a Nigerian man, when a Nigerian man knows what he wants, the way it comes to you, even you feel blind. And and to them they're like, oh my god, like so that means black men really put up the standard. And I'm like, but to us when we're watching stuff, you guys seem like you guys do it more. And ours, we can't really place that in there. And I'm like, apart from the whole like make it more realistic, it is very visible, it's not hard. I feel it's the thought process. Like they just see this thing as, oh, we want to just have a shiny moment, then everybody will like it and they'll be wowed, and that's it. And I don't think that's what movie is all about. You should want to start even slow bonus, they make it if it makes sense. True. Make it make sense, make it realistic. You guys imagine, let your imaginations be like, I don't know, because I don't want to believe it's more of some of these things we even think is the problem, because we can see how they've used it for some of these other things. Like we can see that it is there. So what exactly is the problem? And we don't want just all those romance that they mix with action. They mix with, give us pure romance. Let us see movies that give us. Yeah, like please, can you stop saying that movie? Don't let us fight here. Like please, I can fight you for that movie because that movie I even started it because I was very bored the day I was watching it. I think I was on leave that day, so I was trying to, and I just saw the game ready up and I was like, nah. I said nah, I can't. And I was like, is this movie new? I checked the year. The cinematography was very poor. I'm like, if you guys don't have money, then don't do anything. Wait, look for investors. People would not see that you have something beautiful to bring into life, and the Nigerians the best. Let's not lie to ourselves.
Like Angry Bird.
Like, instead of we're doing school drama, secondary school drama, okay, like you wear like police clothes and you run like maybe real.
For me, I feel like there are so many problems, of course. Number one is the stories are just not good, right? Like the stories just do not make sense. A good story is the bedrock of everything. It might be a very simple story, but let it be nice. Let it be sweet. Their romance film, it will be giving you, God forbid. Like, what is this? Do you understand? So the stories are just not, they just don't make sense. For instance, Cake. Have you seen that film? Did you see that film at any point in time?
Nope. My eyes don't used to see evil.
Let me give you a quick rundown. The storyline you will see online, they will say, oh, it's about a talented baker who was caught in a love triangle, right, between two women. But when you watch this film, you would actually realize that it was a situation where a very weird and obsessed baker, he fancied himself in love with one of his customers. Like the babe was engaged though, but he would constantly stalk her. He was dreaming about her, making plans about their wedding. As in somebody that is not dating, he was making plans about their wedding in his head. He even tried to kill the actual man she was involved with. All the while, he had an assistant who had a crush on him, but of course, he did not notice her, right? So down the line, he mistakenly poisoned the customer babe that he loved, right? Then he lands in jail. It was at that point he realized that he was in love with his assistant. And since she was the only one that came to visit him in jail, Cake, he then promised her that after his jail sentence, he was going to marry her. How is that a love story?
That movie was mad. I watched that movie. That movie was mad. That movie.
Follow my lead and only
They're not
what
expecting
movies
us to think.
recommended by
These
NMR.
stories just do not make sense. In fact, I've gotten to the point where I feel like when you see love in the title of a Nollywood film, they will give you anything but love. Let's example, we have Love and Life, we have Love in a Pandemic, we have Love in a Showroom, we have When
That
Love
love in a pandemic is the worst.
The stories themselves just do not make sense, right?
True.
I feel like that's the number one problem. If we can fix the story issue, right, then I feel like the other things are very minimal. They will find a way around it. The next problem is the kind of characters that they give.
Do you like NMR Drew? Sorry, do you like Big Love?
So Big Love was not my cup of tea, to be honest.
Fair.
But people liked it. And it wasn't terrible. But should I tell you why I didn't like it?
Why?
It felt like the guy was the only one that was making an effort.
Putting effort, yeah.
She was behaving like she was doing him a favor. It's
Was she not?
that she kept a secret from him. And he still was very graceful about it. And this babe was still giving attitude. At what point did she actually show that she loved this person? At no point. And see, love that is one-sided there. I mean, I don't appreciate it. Man or woman, everybody deserves to be loved, right? So it wasn't given, in my opinion, right? That was why I didn't like it, right? And I think this brings me to the next thing I wanted to talk about, like the characters. I think the characters, that's also a problem. Most characters are just unlikable, like
one-dimensional.
Like you cannot just like them because they don't make sense. Like
stiff.
You see, let me give you a good example. Who saw Soft Love? Who saw Soft Love? What did you do?
Me. It was not bad, but I felt better people could have played it more better. I felt if the guy was not even Nigerian, if it was a South African guy, it would have been nice. That'd be nicer. But it was not bad. Like I get the chemistry. I get it. Doesn't mean
chemistry between
I think it was what's that guy's name? That his wife.
Iwara.
Chemistry.
You saw chemistry between those two people.
Not necessarily. You know, sometimes you try to force your own emotions on these people. Like maybe, like I have pity. Okay,
let
we
me talk
see
to
it.
that character. I think all of them now are one-dimensional. If you've seen one Daniel Etimefion's movie, you've seen all his movies.
Yes,
that
Nancy
one.
It was even him I was thinking about when I was thinking about it.
She might try to act like a villager, but trust me, the tone, the carriage, the posture,
it's still the same
everything
way.
is gonna be rich girl vibes, regardless of the movie. So you can't even when this character can transform to be who they're meant to be in a particular movie, then I'm like, what is all this? I should get lost in a story.
I know.
Not that I can't even sink into it. So I'm going to use a Hollywood movie a series I saw recently. Nobody Wants This, I think. Adam Brody.
I loved it.
What's her name? I can't remember her name. Christine.
I think for a while that's gonna be my best romance movie because that movie it was like they were actually
simple.
They were answering questions.
Like from the get-go,
there was chemistry.
There was chemistry. These people are married to other people.
That was good.
But you know what I liked the most about their relationship? Was the dialogues. Like they actually like it was giving answers that you're like, okay. This
communicated. It was simple love. It was like literally what usually happens. But Nigerians, they want to complicate anything.
Love story by force.
No, guy and girl can meet and like each other. They
and it can
be
work out well.
Likes the guy, but is now jealous of our friend. Why do you need to make it complicated?
It's like they're looking for like peak moments in movies because they feel a movie without a peak moment can't really make it. And I'm like, you guys don't get the point. The point of even something even working is good.
You know, when you see a movie and the characters were so good and you Google them after the movie.
Yeah, you start checking them out. Who are
And
they in
you're
real life?
wondering, are they dating in real life?
They're both
these
married
really
though.
in
To other
love?
people.
I'm like, in the Nigerian context, I don't think chemistry
Uncle Daniel
is
is gonna be Uncle Daniel, regardless of the movie he's in.
I don't think chemistry is a consideration when they are trying to cast people. And let me just clarify. When I say chemistry, I don't just mean sex, right? I mean that spark, that tension
bounce off each other,
right? That genuine
please let me shade here. Not Bimbo, Ademoye, and Timini. They should rest.
I wrote it down.
Those ones, it doesn't work. It's friendship will see for them. It's friendship. Best friendship will work. Lover could work.
When this thing comes out here, please, people should not be angry. But I honestly think Ademoye is a bad actress.
I feel really one of my problem with these people is I feel they are so conscious that when it's time to take the role, they it's like they're fighting themselves not to show part of themselves, but it still shows. I don't know if that makes sense. Like they're like when they take up roles, they are like you guys are very conscious that you are still you. Whereas the message is like this is not me anymore. I'm acting a person different. I don't act in a movie. It takes a lot because I used to act drama a lot growing like throughout high school to like beginning like uni days. I used to act drama even not for work. So you have to get to a place where you have to drop that yourself, you are sick, and take up the role. Like Fashi, I'm this, I'm that. Because if you see all of them in their roles, you will not be able to differentiate a lot of their characters from real life. Go look at check her out on Instagram. You will see that the characters are the same.
Yeah, I was telling a friend today. I said all the new generation actresses and I include them Bimba, Ademoye in it and all. I'm like, I don't even know which is which. I just know all of them are doing the same thing. All of them are doing the same thing. But then when you see Genevieve, you know this. When it's
seriously now,
like when it is with Dominic Kate Henshaw and Regina, Kate Henshaw, not all them. When it is Regina Asker, it's like I don't know.
When it is Patient or Zokwo.
Do you get? But this one,
all of them, for Patience for a long time. I believe she was wicked.
Yes, now
I believe that woman was
wicked in real life, right?
And this one, it took a lot.
Like it took a lot for me to start seeing like different like
but this
because
new
of
generation,
the roles
like I literally, if you move from Uche Montana to Sandra, this one to Destiny, this one's like all of them same rich babes speaking weird English, by the way, weird tonation. I was like, what are you people doing? Did you actually do something? Okay, I think it's not a beef conversation. Let's try to give them grace.
Yeah, they try.
All of them need to like go back
they can do better.
to the drawing board. They need to go back to the drawing board. All of them. Being Ademoye and Timini should stop. They should stop.
I never. It's not really just them. The people who cast them. I think casting is a major problem. And you know that was what I was talking about. That when they are casting these people, do they consider like the connection? Because for instance, I don't think anybody considered connection when they put Brother Shaggy and Nancy Sime together in a romance film. Make it make sense. How? Right?
They're trying to form that like a man that cannot be loved on a physical level.
I beg you. No, there's nothing wrong with that. No. It's just that it just was not working. Like it didn't make
Nancy could because the thing is because Nancy would in no word think she would actually there's different ways somebody has actually seen this is not my type, but it's a movie, so I'm going to see that yes, I can actually fall in love with this kind of guy. So their behavior, like their mannerism changes. You get, but it doesn't still work.
Or you realize that once there is a particular internet star, within the next 3 months, you're going to see them in the movie.
Yeah, they will overuse them.
Because what they do, profitability is the main concern of Nollywood. So because those people have fans, so they want to get them in their next movie so that their fans are going to watch. So they don't even do all this like chemistry test, screen test. It is Nancy Sime, Brother Shaggy, Nancy Sime, Lai Wasabi. Like that's their own concern. Money. And it's annoying.
I was even going to ask.
Hollywood doesn't do that. Like, yeah, of course, once in a while you see that, there's a new breakout star and the person is getting movies, but they will still try their possible best to get someone that can suit that person's personality and character.
That's crazy.
God forgive me. You asked if there is a standard film school.
Yeah, because I was thinking that's one of the problem we kind of. Okay, I know someone trying to enter the film school here in the US,
I think there
and they
is,
don't joke.
but the problem is that you cannot give what you do not have. Most of the people, I don't know so many of them, but based on the kind of films that we've seen, the people running these film schools themselves do not even know what they are doing. For instance, Ebony Life TV.
What does she know?
Ebony Life has a film
and
school.
Timo, forgive me.
Ebony Life has a film school, but Ebony Life's films back to back has been bad.
My own is that do they even use people that go to their film school? Because people should use in their movies and not people that go to their film school. Because film schools, majority of this, and that's one of my problems. A lot of these people that have come into Limelight are people that we practically seen that maybe they did something, it kind of worked, it shined, everybody now wants to use them. So they are not really even sure of the substance that have been, given to them. But the people you are even actually in your film school, where are they?
No, those acts as waitress, driver.
Because if you notice, American, British, English schools, even before they cast you after you have gone to their school, the list they long. Everybody has gone, but they will still be like you go see struggle among people when you go for
one.
Like
you will see Tish Arts. Like they've gone to the school.
Do you know school to even get levels for the US? School get levels now. I was talking to somebody that was trying to go for one. It was like, if you go to this one, you could contract this, the high chance of you getting because in those schools they would teach you so well that some of them like they will feel like it's diabolical because you get so trained that you will lose whatever you're holding on to in yourself. Like you'll be able to switch on and off.
You can be any character.
Yes, and that's the point.
So you know how in the music industry you have everyone to become their own boss. The same thing happens in Nollywood. Everybody has a film academy, especially that Yoruba film. That Yoruba, everybody. That has school.
In my mind,
they has school.
And my mind is trying.
I'm just saying that all of them.
I'm so impressed.
Not everyone can become a boss. So I'm just using like all of them, every single one. Okay. All of them have schools, and it is impossible for everybody to be a teacher. You need to learn from someone. You don't have to own your own school. Now, Femi Adebayo, I'm not saying it's not. Of course, it's trying. I'm just using like all of them. The film academy, film village, film location, film set. It's like all of you, calm down. Calm the hell down.
Once one of the boss see you act something good, you are good. They'll let you enter the movie. Another thing for me. Okay.
All right, finish.
Okay, another thing for me, apart from this thing, how you even know that they are really striving for independence is YouTube. Everybody has a YouTube channel. You guys okay? Is that the focus of the day?
Channel.
Are you not seeing every American actor, every Bollywood actor coming on YouTube come and they're producing their own movie?
No, we must consider again the Nigerian.
I'm just saying that at some point they're even making it seem like it's all for the money because everybody's trying to get money. Fair enough, but they are being trashed for the money. When they can actually put your standard that even international awards recognize you guys. But now only our music is going far. Our movie cannot go anywhere. Are we not worried about that?
Go.
Tell you how bad it is. Why do you think Nigerian music got that far? They don't have that working on qualities. People were going to schools. They were training themselves for years before the blow.
I don't really.
Are you joking?
I don't think that standard is something that they are big on. To be honest, there are some actors and actresses that that when I see this actress in this film, that means
the movie is good. Yeah.
If I see this actor, that means it will be nice.
I used to believe that. I no longer do. Have you seen Ramsey Noah in Merry Men?
Ew.
Like before, I used to think that when I see some people, the movie is going to be good. I can never forget seeing Rita Dominic in Bound.
Oh,
Bound, Rita Dominic, and this man Femi Jacobs. How? That point you just made error before yeah.
Did you see Kofa?
I stopped.
Kofa was one of the worst films of 2024, and Katie Henshaw was there. Like I could not believe what I was seeing because she was acting off and looking all mean, but everything from beginning to the end, no sense. So that was what I said when I said that I don't think standard is a thing. Like everybody's just doing, let's do it for the money. Let's make the money. Because even people that start well, I would tell you now, you can come for me. But when Etim first started, like when I first started watching him, I actually liked his films because I think he's a great actor.
Yeah,
but
it wasn't
now,
so bad at the beginning, true.
I can't stand him anymore.
He has fixed himself into a particular hole and niche.
It's just
and he doesn't want to leave there.
It's just that YouTube
Have
guy.
Have you ever seen him pour?
Two cover romance films on YouTube. I'm like,
have you ever seen him pour or sick?
Like, where is his management? What do they do? Like, is this the plan to just limit him to? Even now, somebody said something about watching Summer Rain. I think that's the new film that is acting with Bolaji Ogumola. But to be honest, one. I am not gingered for it.
Where? Is it like on YouTube?
No. It's going to the cinema.
It's in the cinema.
So when the same director, when she released the film called Chemistry, I think that was the name, Chemistry. They posted YouTube after a lot of like problems and stuff. And after I saw the film, honestly, what came to my mind was that it was best for YouTube. Like, it didn't have any business going to the cinema. It was terrible. Like, I'm like, is this supposed to be a romance film? And the way they sexualize everything. And this brings me to another topic. I must talk about this thing, Nollywood and sex. You know that we have talked about like chemistry, that they don't consider chemistry, and I'm going to leave that alone. Let's talk about sex itself. Like, you know, when they want to do foreplay, kissing, I always look away. It's so ew.
It's cringe.
Get one film like that.
I think for me, I actually even have a problem with the lady that is she the direct. I can't remember what role she plays, because she used to be a movie reviewer. I don't know if you guys know her.
Yeah,
like, you used to review movies, but you're giving us garbage.
Well,
oh yes, what's her name? Something or something. Yes.
And for Etim, films does not mean that
I can't remember her name. And for Etim, I think Etim's problem. I actually think Etim's problem is the fact that I don't know if he's trying to be very careful, and whoever his manager is doing a very terrible job.
Pushing
Etim can go for
marital drama.
Yeah. Etim can go for what's it called? Like they can cast Etim for like an action movie and it would do well. But he has decided to just be in one cupboard, one side of the corner, doing sex movies, and you're constantly, even aside from you doing nonsense, you're constantly putting your wife and your family on the line, because every time people are dragging the poor girl, I'm like,
no,
please, let's not go into that. Let's not go into that, please.
I don't know what I think about that poor.
Can't you see how I'm even quiet? Can't you see how I'm even quiet?
I have a lot to say, but let's leave that one.
Let's not go there. We are not talking about that because there's a lot of back.
See, let's gossip about it on your page later. Let's not talk about it here.
Okay, let's not talk about it. But yeah, I don't think Etim's management is doing a great job, because he actually has so much potential. Like, he can do so many great things, but they're just limiting him, right? So when it comes to like kissing, foreplay, and actual sex in Nollywood, it's wrong. I can't forget. Let me give you a good example.
Okay.
There was this film I saw. I think it was Tanwa Savage.
Oh, that's a good example.
Tanwa Savage. The very first scene, like as the film was starting, we just heard like funny sounds, and without looking, if someone should ask you that, what do you think that sound is like? What do you think that sound is? You probably say it sounded like two people were struggling to chew like beef that is very tough, or like it was just sounding like two people were just struggling to eat something. So I was just wondering what's going on. Lo and behold, it was two people kissing. I'm like, Kilele. See, it traumatized me. I think the next thing I want to talk about is romantic duos. Somebody had mentioned this before. I just didn't say anything because I knew that we were going down somewhere to meet it. So, what would your favorite duos and the ones that you are just tired of seeing? Alright.
I mean, I've said my own already. One of them was saying Timini and Bimbo. They should give it up.
But I feel like, to be honest, I feel like they actually work together.
No, they should stop it.
But they are both good actors in their own right. And I feel like they have a good relationship off screen that just works for them when they're working together. But
your feeling is crap. Your feeling is crap. Unfeel that feeling. Unfeel it.
Sincere apologies.
Like I don't see it,
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you, 10 being the highest, how much do you like Bimbo and Timini? And when you give me your rating, you tell me why. You need to give me an actual reason.
3. Wow. 3. I think their relationship off screen affects their relationship on screen. So when they're acting, they think they are joking. You can see we are too comfortable. So they get carried away. Like that's not what we're here for. You guys have to know that you are here to work and make me feel very entertained. Not best friends and girls. Are you okay? You're okay. You people like me so much. Every opportunity you see, you want to do that.
Voila.
No.
What about you? Here. What do you think?
Can I do -1?
You see, I'm even nice. You see, I'm nice.
And reason being this, aside them being too comfortable, it just looks weird to me when they are doing romance, when they are kissing. It seems forced. It seems it gives me cringe. Like, what was that Gen Z word? Like, it's not giving. Period.
Yeah,
it gives me the ick. Like, no. Like, don't
stop it.
Then Auntie Omoni and anybody. The only time it worked, I think the only movie Omoni did that I liked the relationship. I think when she and RMD in the one that she was trying to be governor or president or something. Like, but when she's doing with other people, maybe younger guys, it just looks weird. And I think this Yoruba, Oman Be back home.
Fair. I think a couple that will work is Omo with Dada and this guy that is a twin brother, Taye something that is in Rose and Ivy. I think that chemistry works. They did one series like this on YouTube that it was 2 couples and the chemistry worked.
Omo
yes. I think Omo with Dada and this guy, his name is Taye. Because that guy too is not so bad.
Because I know what he's Emeka Ike. I used to engage, but okay, no, let's not talk about that one. Please give me Emeka Ike and Genevieve, Ramsey Noah and
Momotola. Those ones were good.
Jim Ike and Rita Dominic.
They were in love in real life.
Jim Ike and Rita Dominic.
I thought they married.
Because that romance was happening.
That romance used to be hard, like very toxic love.
Okay, so apart from Bimbo and Timini, tell me another duo that you like, or like Ora mentioned people she would like to see. Can you tell me 2 people you would like to see?
I think Jennifer and this guy that they did, what's it called?
Breath of Life.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the couple in Breath of Life too. They worked well.
I liked them.
And I like both. Like
Jennifer and Chimezie.
So the young pastor couple too. Do you guys remember like the young pastor couple before like they killed his wife? They also
this guy. I love the guy.
No, like in Breath of Life, there was a young pastor. Yes, him and that girl.
Wait, can I say something about Ademola?
I like him.
He's a great actor, but the problem I have is with his hair. Like,
oh yes, he doesn't style his hair well at all. He's a fine guy, and they scope him.
Already.
Uh-huh.
You are making
It's fine. And
you make
well,
weird sounds online. Stop it now. You're just dropping these things on me.
no, like it's actually very, and it's good. Like I've seen him do other like love kind of things, and he does
cute.
tries. Yeah,
Well,
he
I
tries.
don't think he's a bad actor either. I just think he needs to fix that thing on his head. Like it's always
that mop on his head.
because it's always unnecessary. You know, like if it was like it was relevant to that character, then I understand, right? But co-relevant, so it stresses me out. But yes,
I don't think Nigerian actors are actors. They're not ready to immerse themselves in the role. And I like using Hollywood because I am, like me and Hollywood, we're together, stuck forever. You will see someone lose 50 pounds to act a particular role, or gain 50 pounds, cut their hair, do that. But this human being cannot cut hair for film.
They rather pay
to wear one wig to just do one nonsense. Like they're not ready to give for their craft.
Yeah,
they don't know that. They don't honestly know that them actually being actresses is like taking a profession and swearing to that profession for the rest of their life.
That's character. Recently, I think Yvonne.
I think some of them do that, but not all of them. Some of them try to give.
Did you see it at any point? An actress, she cut off like everything because she was preparing for a role, and everybody was asking that which role deserved like doing that
much
film now.
Because it's not the norm, and it should be.
Yeah, because it's not the norm, right?
That's why your back film, once they start making money, all of them start adding
there's a male actor that also did that.
Oh.
I mean, you people can eat now, but like Boma did it for a movie as well.
Please, I beg. That one she was. I don't think like you say like Toby started gaining weight for a movie.
Yeah,
I liked it. I don't like you. I was like, if it was that skinny for that movie, I don't go look at where I look at after. Like, okay, you give person where they also, so you try small.
Since we are talking about BBN people now,
oh,
please.
I think we discussed it earlier when we said when somebody is reigning or as an internet star, in next 3 months you're gonna have them in a movie. That was sure.
Some BBN people have no business being in movies. Right? I was saying,
except from Toby.
Well, Toby
and Bisola tries. They tried. Even Bam Bam too tries.
See, Bam Bam, I didn't even know she was an actress, but I saw her recently in one of Omoni Oboli's films, and
it was good.
Yeah. Like she's so calm, she's so cool. Like I liked her, Sha. Like I really liked
the personality she played.
I liked the vibe she brought to the characters, but she see the others, and that was one thing I said it last year, and I'm like, you can just help me, You should prioritize talent over popularity. Because
I remembered.
Why are some people in films, for Christ's sake? I don't
she must be obeyed. Well. V.
Please, V.
See, wait. V would have done well. V would have done well. That film that she starred in was just a bad film.
She must be obeyed.
Movie. She must be obeyed. That film was terrible.
Oh no, and that one was mad now. It was not a serious person.
I'm a fan of Funke Akindele, but honestly, I think
Akindele is not a serious person. When it comes to movie, I think that she makes her money. Wherever she goes to pray, God they hear truth. You know, I traveled. I wouldn't just because of this thing. Where they were showing the movie in the US was not where I was staying. It was going to cost me a 3-hour drive. I made a man drive me there. I don't go to the movies normally because I don't have time. I was like,
Why?
Our camera is gone, Abby.
I feel bad for the man.
Our audio is gone. Alright, we can't hear you anymore. But I think.
Sorry. I said I made the man drive me, and I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe like when I get there, maybe what's the hype? Let's just see.
Which movie exactly?
I know your usual. The one that came out this was December now, so weeks ago.
Say the Jennifer one.
3 hours.
Everybody loves Jennifer.
Yeah, everybody loves Jennifer. I watch it. Highest there is so funny. Opening again, I have to make myself laugh with it because I know that I've labored. So like, this movie, there's no other. You have to entertain me because are you joking? Why
are you not entertained?
As in,
I am.
So I don't know where she goes to pray, but God used to pray because Lori Kiri. Something $1 million.
She's doing commercial movies. She's not saying that she's doing plots.
What jazz? Jesus.
Commercial. Christmas commercial movies.
But
just go. Remove your brain.
This thing that Ore mentioned just brought something to my mind, right? So I'm going to ask everybody, you take turns responding. Somebody said that movie dates are low effort dates. So if a guy wanted to take you out on a date and it's a movie date, they said it's low.
Yes, now first date. Why? Are you okay? Yes.
Don't take
and I have my reasons. Please let me go first.
Let her go first.
Please. Why would a guy you're trying to know me, you're toasting me? You say let's go to the movie. What's happening there? When I meet a guy, the first thing I would expect the guy to want to do is get to know me because fine. I can be very good to the eyes, but you don't know anybody. So your face should always. I need a place where I can talk to this person and know. Because even me as a woman, I'm interested. Like you may be one of the best people out there, but maybe internally you're a demon. Let's talk. That's what you express. So I feel when a guy is not trying to get you to a place where you guys can talk, it's a red flag for me. Because in the movie, all those guys do, open my leg, touch my hands, touch my leg, you know, because movies are trying to do too much. To be honest with you, like movies are trying to too much. I'm just watching a movie, we're commenting on the movie, and that's it. The only time we get to really talk is on the way going on the way. No, do a date. Let's go and sit in a restaurant 3 hours. Then let's profile ourselves. Let's know what we are doing. So for the first date, no, why are you going to the movies with somebody you don't know? What if they have gun in their pockets?
Okay.
What if they have knife? What if they are weird? You don't know. Go to a date where people are. Everybody can see clearly. Everybody is seated. Talk.
Okay.
Let's talk. Yeah. I think it depends. Yeah. Okay. So like I love movies. I love going to the cinema. I remember when I was in 400 level, I was in Ibadan then. And this cinema burned down, the one in Dubai. And then so they were showing movies for 100 naira at Ventura. And I used to go every morning with my best friend to the cinema between I think 8 a.m. and 12 noon, 100 naira movies. I used to go every single day. So for me, yeah, if we meet, we would probably have chatted on phone, on like maybe WhatsApp or BBM then, like, hey, da. And if we're talking about interest, and I'm like, oh, yeah, like I'm planning to go see, let's say, Marvel movie in the next 1 week or thereabout. I say, oh, I would like to take you. I would like for us to go together. So it depends on what's up. So even if we're going to see a movie, then we should have like a dinner day before or after. But you can't just get to the movies because we can't talk when the movie is going on.
I was thinking,
but there has to be something.
So you made me very scared, When you started talking, I was like, hey, baby, what are the movies of nowadays?
So it depends on what we do. So we can't go to the movies, but we'll eat food either before or after. We're gonna.
At least for the first time you are trying to get to know me, let's be in a place where we can talk. It doesn't even have to be extra. I've seen people that they do ice cream days to walk around the park. Then next time, they up it up and all of that. Like,
this is when you know American people.
Sorry?
This is when you know American people. Which part do you want to walk around? God.
Okay, but fair restaurants, we're gonna go to the beach, talk, get snacks, sit down, let's go to the face ourselves. Kojuba, I should be looking at you, should be looking at me. Let's be eyeball to eyeball, talk. But I just feel moving for first dates, like first time you're meeting, first time you're going offline, because a lot of people I meet them on Instagram. So most of the time I've not seen them before. So the first time I want to see you is in the black place. So no now. Oh, you get. So for me, I think most of the time, I even advise people don't do something more open first time, and as you get comfortable, even second date you can start doing movie stuff. I've done second date movie. I've done that quite amount of times. But first date, no, I would turn it down and just push you to. I'll drop you to friendship immediately.
And I can actually
Kita, what do you think? Kitana, what do you think?
So don't take me to the cinema. I don't watch movies. So like taking me there is like a proper waste of time. I like food. So please take me to like a restaurant, not necessarily like a fancy restaurant, but take me somewhere where you want to get to know me.
Yeah.
For people like us here, we have a lot of parks, right? We could go to the parks, and like the parks are like not too open. There may be rain or snow or one thing would stop us. We can walk around, plenty parks, free parks. Let's carry baskets there and go and enjoy ourselves.
God bless you.
Don't take me to the cinema. I will tell you that I'm busy.
Okay.
And my PhD has been like an excuse for me lately if I don't want to do anything. I'll tell you that I'm meeting my super.
I'm busy watching
like
TV.
Fair enough.
And
Anyways,
after that call, I'm still under my duvet.
Okay.
So that also speaks to like knowing your partner and what that person wants. So if the person likes movies and you're like, oh, let's go see a movie, if that person likes it, then that's good. But if like,
your
for example, I don't like
your partner,
and they're like, oh, let's go to a park. I don't like insects. I don't like anything touching me. So I'm not gonna walk with you or sit down on the grass with you.
See, I will also like kind of agree. I'll agree with you for a fact. I'm someone that I love movies. There was a guy I had in school. I know the guy likes it, but me, I had friendship to offer. So what we did that initially, when we set up, we go on dates. But after that date period, we will go to the movies at least once every week. And I didn't get tired. I did that for like a year, 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah, and like every movie there, we just carry ourselves. We'll go watch. Even why we fought today was because they wanted us to go for a movie. And I was like, I don't want to be at a movie 20 minutes before it starts. And I was like, okay, it always comes like at the exact time because of me. For this day, can I just go? And I was like, no, like I think you're having weird expectations here. I'm not your girlfriend, I'm your friend. And we're just enjoying movies. Please, no rude. But so I'm just saying that yes, fair. Like you can always do movie dates after, like of course, like back to back if that's what the person likes. Why not? Let's keep it but just for first time, first see. Please.
Eat first.
I think it makes sense now. Remember that time that I made that post about someone who had sent me a DM saying that he had a first date with someone and they wanted to watch Nollywood films? What would you recommend? And everybody was being weird in the comment section, like, is he serious? Let him go. I think, was it anyone to that said, let him watch Lakatabu? Or they were just giving very weird responses. Well, yeah, it makes sense. So if there's any guy that is considering it, you've heard it too. They said, no, it's a bad idea. But yeah, let's go back to where we were, right? We were talking about romantic duos, right? And we said, you guys, no, I'm not joining you people. You people said you are tired of Bimbo and Timini, right? Is there any other one?
I think I'm tired of Etim. What's the guy's name now? I keep forgetting this guy's name and I mix him up.
Daniel Etim.
Him and Sharon. There was a time that they used to come and do love.
Come on, do love.
Yes, I was like, what's wrong with this one? Like, are you guys okay? Are you alright?
Actually, I saw Nancy and Etim in a film, Superstar.
Red Flag.
And it wasn't terrible. It's a red flag, but it wasn't bad, to be honest. The both of them, it wasn't bad at all. But it was a while back, and the film itself, they just spoiled it somehow. The story just ended up weird, but they were not terrible. But very random. I saw no. You remember Reggie and Zina in Far From Home? Do you remember them?
Yeah, that guy. Oh,
I like them. Don't judge me. They were just so cute.
They're cute, actually. Oh my god, I know this may sound weird. I also liked. I don't know if you guys saw this. A Tribe Called Judah. I like Testimony and that guy.
You like who? Wait.
Testimony. They were silly and was cute. So they were Puppy love.
It was cute. I would like to, if for nothing, I actually enjoyed that part. So I was like,
Olumide, right?
Genevieve, I have a problem with her.
What? That's my babe. What problem do you have with her?
I think it boils back to that acting. She's always preppy. She's always preppy in movies. She gives, even in The Breath of Life, she was like,
You're always giving her the same character type.
Then she's like, explore. Go and do a documentary. Go and act, like, move. You can also go and act all these low budget movies. Go and be a witch in the movie. Go and be the wicked sister. You don't need to be happy all the time. Like, do something different. When you're doing a script, you can deny. You know that you do have the right to say no.
Well, they don't say no in Nollywood though, because
they're looking for money.
I think it's everywhere belle face at this point. Everybody's just trying to earn enough to get by, right?
Like, you can do better. So
I'm trying to even see more who works. I'm trying to look.
I also saw Osas and a guy called Ozzy Agu in one YouTube movie. I saw it a long time ago. I think it was in 2021. It's called Who Lived at Number 6. Is my voice
I remember that movie.
Does my voice sound weird? Okay, you hear me well.
I can hear you.
Okay. Alright, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, but it keeps sometimes it goes in and out, but I think I can hear you.
Is it better now?
I think so, yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay. So I saw them in that YouTube film. The film wasn't perfect. Again, YouTube film like how many years ago, but there was just something about their relationship that I really liked. If someone was to ask me like my favorite romantic duo for Nollywood, I don't have any, to be honest, because the truth of the matter is that there's no consistency. If you see two people in a film today and they act well, you see them tomorrow, it can be trash, right? So I don't have any particular duo that I can.
Do you guys like Kole Remy? So there was a movie I was watching about Kole Remy and Adesua. Was a love movie that they did right before she got married, and the chemistry was not bad.
Which one was that?
It was like just Kole Remy and Adesua. That movie, the time movie, they were just in the house. It's a series actually. It was on one of those back because I think I didn't left Nigeria when this movie came out, and Adesua. Let me check online and see the name. But it was actually not bad.
I think everyone. I think it's back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
Fair.
Everyone should go back. Well, I wanted to talk about a movie that I liked,
which is called Falling. And it's not Falling. It was serious.
Yeah. This movie.
Strings Attached.
I think I know the name of the movie.
Strings Attached was nice. I will lie.
On YouTube.
Yeah. So what's from that movie? I really like that they used to date before they both broke up, and this was Banky and he met. Yeah. That movie, that movie will worry you. Like these people, there's something more. The chemistry was good. The chemistry was actually very good. They tried, and it's very old too. I watched when I was in maybe first, like in medical school, like first year or something. It was a long time ago.
I'll look for it. T, you were saying a film that you like.
What's this thing called? You guys should go check out this movie. It's old. Genevieve and Emeka Ike. What's the name of this?
Stop.
Are you serious?
Two together. See, I'm tired of the new generation movies. So now in my house, our DSTV is just to watch what's this thing called? Premier League football on the weekends and like Champions League. Outside of that, we're doing Netflix and Prime. So when we want to watch YouTube, we just either we're doing Coco Melon or we type old Nollywood movies. That's it. You will never catch us watching like a new like movie unless NMR recommends it.
Oh, wow. I was telling people
like, that's what we do. I cannot. It's painful watching people try to reduce your intelligence. It's painful.
Should I try another line of nothing to watch, nothing
like you want to kiss. You're not kissing.
You know, NMR, I almost thought to you like this year, first general, I kept looking for movie to watch. And say, what this lady posts for us? Like, have listener, no movie. Because sometimes on my Prime, right, if I don't search for the new movies, I like some of the movies that you post, I don't just see them, I have to search for them. So,
You can't
I'm always
see films.
so I'm always feeling like, oh, maybe I've not seen them. And I'm like, okay, you mentioned them now. I'm telling you American movies. Let me watch something more.
Yeah, that's why I
more
said you go and watch
comfortable.
Stitch now. She be
Yeah, I cannot watch that
For the
speech.
people that are going to listen to this podcast, just know that I'm begging NMR to start reviewing Hollywood and Bollywood. Because I'm done with Nollywood. I am done with Nollywood.
So what will N now stand for, please?
And
That's
Nigerian girl watching movies.
please. T, she cannot leave. She has to be loyal. She's a loyal girl. Loyal to her country.
Loyal to people that are bad. Pink
Dude,
butterfly. Pink
That's
butterfly.
where we come in.
that's why she's standing here. Yes, that's why we are here so that we can help
Butterfly.
So
them.
now we've talked
Pink.
about all the things that we think are the problems. So now, if you were to like advise Nollywood, what would you say to them? Like what?
Honestly, I think we need to go back to the drawing board. That one for sure.
Yeah.
I think we need to take a step back. Just take a step back and see. I wouldn't mind you guys even going as far as maybe a month, all of you. Take a step back, go back to training, and not just mere schools that you people are calling name them ebony. If you guys can have foreign teachers just come and work on the old, taking a role and personalizing the role, seeing yourself. There was a kind of issue that was going on in the US about one movie. It ends with us, and because of how it felt, so they're trying to make, and everybody was like, it's acting. That's what acting is. Like, is everybody okay? Nobody's abusing anybody. This is what the job entails. So I think they need that. Maybe if they are not ready to do the work by themselves, and overseer to kind of nudge them in the right direction. I think it would really change it because we have the money, we have the people, we have a lot of people in the movie industry currently. So and I want to believe they are also talented. They just need someone that can kind of squeeze them out to help us see them in the light they could be seen in. And that would be good for me.
I think
for me, I don't know if this word applies. Nepotism, it needs to stop, and it cuts across both family and friends. So there's no reason why Odunlade Odukola needs to be in Femi Adebayo's movie unless he's absolutely integral to that role. Or the other one, the one that did, that Kisari guy. I can't remember his name right now. Like, I want to see new faces, or even if not new faces, they should be important. Like, that particular character has to be there, and that goes back to effort. They are so weak. Like, let's even leave the movies themselves, like the point of acting, post-production. You see some mistakes, and like, you people have an editor, Abi. You watch this movie again after they cut it and you allow this thing to fly. You're always on about continuity. So it's technical know-how is missing. Forget the actors now. Technical know-how for director, for editor, for location manager, for hairstylist, all those parts we don't have. So actors, go back to the drawing board. The people on the back end, go back to the drawing board. There's no reason why Funke Akindele should be the writer, script writer, location director, producer,
the main character,
producer,
main character. So mascata.
Diversify.
It cannot work.
Diversify. That's why one of the reasons I think Femi Adebayo is even trying is because he's not the only director. So now Adebayo, when I was younger, Adebayo Tijani used to act movies. Tope Adebayo used to act movies. But they stopped. If you're gonna see Adebayo Tijani in a movie now, maybe like two scenes. So he went to hone his craft. That okay, I want to be a director, and that is what he's doing. Do you get? So Adebayo is there like 2-3 scenes, and then he's out. So they've left that acting. Okay, Femi Adebayo, you'll be doing the acting. Then the directors are directing. But Odunlade Adekola wants to be everything, and maybe a money matter, I don't know. But that drawing board, you need to back. Let's go back to like KG1 of acting school. All the people in the back end, go back, and then we need to make stories simple, complicated, because it's not all romance love stories that are complicated. So start with easy. Don't make it hard. Start with easy, like stories, and then we're very unrealistic in Nigeria. I realized. Have you noticed that almost all the movies coming out these days, even the girl that you say she's poor, she has a nice car, She speaks with a British or American accent. She has good friends. She's eating at Circa Lagos or Circa. Like, it is not, you're not seeing Buka. And even if you're seeing the Buka scene, they make it weird in a way. Like, it looks contrived. It doesn't look real. So this entire setup of just trying to glamorize movies and like life. We have friends. We know what happens, or rather, we live that life. So if you're telling me that you're broke, I know what broke is. You're not gonna have a MacBook and be broke unless you have your boyfriend or like you stole it or something. So you need to work on that. I don't want to hear British accent. I don't want to. If you're telling me that you went to uni, like you grew up in Lagos and you didn't, why the hell? Where did you get it from? Your work. Everybody is rich in Nigerian movies these days. Everybody is rich.
Nobody wants to work.
Even when they're in Nigerian, it looks fake.
True.
I saw a movie recently. So I think she was acting as a it's an old movie, like I said. I think Ogie Okoye, and she was meant to be this church girl, and this auntie had tattoos on her boobs. And she's meant to be a church, so
maybe she got it when she was in the world.
No, like she grew up in the church.
Brought up.
So why did she get that? So why didn't you cover the things? I have a lot of frustration with Nigerian movies, but I think I still like them, and maybe we should go back to Kotoye era. Whereby I really saw Abeni Alago. I enjoyed it. I saw Etusheto Aniwura and Basharoga. I enjoyed them. I was happy.
That's true.
Not the new guy, the actual guy, the actual one. It was nice. I didn't have anything to complain about. I like them. So maybe we should go back to the era of Yemi My Lover. And elephants flying on water.
Voila.
Well, like you're really going in deep, girl.
You know what?
I'm tired.
What you said just made me consider something. For me, if I would say anything, yes, I agree with Aurel that there's the need for everybody to just reconsider things, like go back to the drawing board and just rethink these things. Another important thing is maybe we should start auditioning people again. I don't think they do audition, to be honest. Nobody can tell me that guy in Christmas in Lagos auditioned and
like nepotism. Is that used to be an actor? Nepotism.
Let me tell you something I saw recently. There was a video online. It was Arike Dimples. You know her, right?
Yeah.
I think she's the lead actress in the new film
something about I think
something about the Greeks. And she was just thanking the director, and she said something like, "Thank you so much. You didn't even audition me. You've never even met me. Somebody
you've never even met me.
I swear. See, somebody told you about me and you called me and gave me the role." I'm like, wait. How do you have a movie that obviously you are spending a lot on it
of money, and you guys are not even paying, are not investing in who you are bringing out to the roles?
You are just going to cast somebody as the lead actress because somebody referred her? Like, does not make any sense.
That's madness. That just shows that Nigeria were our problem.
And our legends.
I'm waiting.
Our veterans need to speak up.
I know. I'm waiting for
our veterans need to speak up.
But I really need to see her performance, because I'm like, if they had auditioned other people, it's possible they would have found someone that would even do a better job. Yeah. So maybe if we start auditioning people again, they'll be able to cast people that actually work together, people that actually have genuine connections, right? And this would make the content better as well, right? And I think my final point to them will be that thing about relatability. I feel like for most romance films, the conclusions, they don't make sense. Like, you cannot genuinely believe that they would live happily ever after. And I feel like that's the highlight of any romance film. Like, for you to be able to believe it enough to see that, oh, these people, they will live such a good life after. For most of them, you know that they can never live happily ever after, because everything is just based on nonsense, right? A good example, Love and Life, A Sunday Affair, one for Sarah,
One for Peter.
everything like. Or did you see Tennis Big Day? Or
Oh no, that one was trash now.
or Hey You. Did you see Hey You?
I want to see who has seen Pastor Aaron's movie that came out last year. What about us? I heard the rally was not bad, but I've been hoping they put it out in a platform that we can watch it.
Well, I saw it. It wasn't bad.
But there's a but. Okay.
It wasn't bad, but
Yes.
I won't say that it was all that. Right?
Okay, fair.
When I saw it in the cinema, like people were engaged, people were like talking. So I guess people enjoyed it. But for me, it's a longer like conversation. So I would not say that it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. And I feel like
wait, but let me ask a question. Is it like the way me and you feel about King of Boys? Because I'm looking at you with side eye. I will give you side eye.
What do you feel about King of Boys? Tell me.
Oh, she doesn't like it though.
I liked one.
She doesn't like our woman. She doesn't rate any. She's not a fan of Kemi Adetiba.
Which one? Of Kemi Adetiba?
Of King of Boys.
Yeah, I liked one. I didn't like it because I liked one because it was different. I liked it because it was different.
I feel like one was not terrible.
It wasn't necessary. One was okay.
One was not terrible, even though
I'm a huge fan of Baba Fusao. We're in a relationship. I liked 1, 2, it wasn't needed, and 3, don't do it.
Don't do it. 3 is coming. No, did you hear?
That was coming.
King of Boys Part 3.
They are joking now.
They're doing 3.
They're not joking. No.
Do you know the movie I'm even anticipating right now, and I'm really hoping that it does not fall my handle. But the movie by
Finding Messiah.
Husband. Yes, the trailer of that movie.
NMR.
Cry.
NMR.
That movie. The trailer had me cry.
I
got emotional.
2 days ago.
I was like,
is that what?
Alright, this thing just 2 days ago. I was still chatting Emma. When are they releasing this? It's mad.
like, do you know? I used to randomly go and check on their page to just see if they have said anything.
I went 2 days ago to look for the ongoing
waiting.
What's up now?
Because the trailer, I felt it. How would Talia get me emotional? I want to like about Kemi Adetiba normally. I know that she's someone that she sees the vision. I know she may not be all that, but she tries.
No, don't do all that. She's all that. I like her.
Thank you. Because what I was saying, she may not, because I know you that before you attack, because I know we don't fight her. But I like Kemi Adetiba a lot because she sees the vision. You know when you've been hearing and somebody tried to download the vision of Nigerian politics.
I downloaded the soundtrack. It was so touching.
Like no
soundtrack, but this is not Marvel. This is not Hollywood. How will you do trailer? Almost a year later, you're not releasing. It's not nice. It's not nice.
So I also think like no. So Kemi Adetiba is smart. She understands this movie business, and I think I'm even expecting more because it's her husband now, and I'm sure she wants her husband to do something even more than what she has done. And I know she's even realistic, and I feel the movie is going to try to talk about politics, but I think they don't want to just put it out in cinema. They're looking for streaming platforms.
Somebody's
Netflix.
audio is echoing.
Can you hear me now? What about now? Am I echoing still?
Wait, let me mute myself.
Am I echoing? See, am I echoing? If you can hear me.
I can hear you. I can't hear an echo.
Okay. So I feel for a fact they are trying to stream it, and I feel it's streaming now that it's delaying. Not that the movie is not even ready. People that are trying to stream, because it's King of Boys too. I'm talking about like this same movie, like this Finding Oscar. Finding Oscar is not serious. So I think they're trying to stream it because of money. They're trying to stream it because of money, which is
streaming
fair.
Cannot be their problem. Like it's not streaming because this movie from the trailer, it's like it's ready. You get?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That last year match, Kemi has not seen deal with Netflix or Prime or Circuit or
whatever.
I
honestly just feel this. So streaming today, they have timeline. They have lineups. You can't just know. I know for a fact because I know even King of Boys, when she even went and did it fast was because Grandma Tiba was not open to do King of Boys. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, alright.
Okay. Try listen to me. I know during one of their presentations for King of Boys 1, she was not talking about the King of Boys 2. Everybody thought King of Boys 1 was the end, and I'm sure even her she was thinking that way.
Yeah.
And I know she even took a while. The time she put in a video, she was like, she didn't know. She thought it was coming to her for King of Boys 2 because that was all. And she was like, no, Netflix extended, and they were like, it did so well. Can she do something? And she said she kept on rambling, and one day it just came up in her parlor again. But to tell you how this woman actually sits down to think about things. So I also think if it's the same, they may be lying. Yeah, they may be lying up, and this is unfair. I know, but my own is she shall please not come out in cinema. They should just let it come out on Netflix. Yes. The whole world should watch it.
I don't have energy for cinema. I like in my house, switch off my light. I honestly
cannot remember the last time I went to the cinema, if I'm being honest.
I can't even go.
I'm planning to go tomorrow. For the first time in over a year, I want to go. I'm actually going for popcorn, not the movie itself, for popcorn. It's there's a different, apart from the movie, like that cinema experience, like that's what I'm going for. But I like subtitle. I'm old enough that I want subtitle. I want to be reading it. I don't have
I want to be pausing. I want to eat yam and egg. I want to drink hot coffee on my bed. Oh, it should not be cold that day. It should rain that day.
Blanket.
God. But honestly, I'm anticipating them because I feel this is a movie that a lot of the complaints that we've said today, they worked on it. Imagine a movie that they are changing an entire place to look like a different country.
I know, right?
See the scene of the prison. It's actually like these people were actually in prison because you could feel their pain from the songs they were singing. Like I downloaded in prison trailer and you're crying because you can see people in pain. Over a trailer. You know what that means? So now I really want to see. I really want to see
King Jaffar's voice. King Jafar from Coming to America. I can't remember his name now. Earl Jones, Peter Doche. We have that voice. That sound, regal, elegant, dignified voice. And I was like, God, that voice made the entire trailer just better.
In Jesus' name, they will not disappoint us.
Amen. I'm really praying. They should not. Please do.
Amen.
So I feel like
I got to mention Bucci Franklin is a good actor.
I like him a lot. I just feel like he doesn't get enough roles.
Who's that? Sorry,
Bucci Franklin.
He needs he needs more roles.
I like how he interprets his roles.
Did you see me that?
Yes, he's the main guy in this movie now. You guys should have just said.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
It's good.
Where was the drug dealer's brother? And it was
just gosh. He takes it very personally. There was a place I saw him before before this new movies he started acting. I think that was where I started looking at him. He just looks cool. He looks like a fine bad boy. You know when somebody is a brother, like this one is toxic. I are still liking him. And you're still liking the bad, and you're like this way. I know, see you're trouble.
I know what you mean.
Yes, it gives that vibe a lot. It gives that vibe so much, and I love it.
Let's start rounding up. Since we've told them our minds now and the things that we're hoping they would do better going forward, I pray they actually do something better. But my final question is: Valentine is coming, right? And we've seen adverts about some new romance films. Which one of them are you looking forward to? Or are there old films from last year that went to the cinema and you're anticipating that they should come to the streaming platforms because you want to watch? None.
Honestly, no. I actually do have one. Something about Big or something. Do you know I was trying to see how I can actually watch this movie in the US because when I said I was in the cinema, I said shit because I went to go watch the trailer. I watched the trailer like more than once, honestly, even more than twice. And I'm trying to, from trailers sometimes you can get the concept of movie. So you can even put the Nigerian movie, you can see the end.
It's giving me Ebony Life slide.
Yes, it's giving me an Ebony Life, and I like Ebony Life kind for relaxing because you don't think, you just laugh. You just laugh. You move on. Even after you watch it, you can forget it. So I wouldn't mind something like that for Pause because it's a Friday after work. I'll be tired. I wouldn't mind but I don't know what they are doing. The movie, we're sure it is well.
So not even
It's all those kind that they should be bringing on Prime, not that pink butterfly switch. When they have that, they should come and put that one in the movie.
But there is
Butterfly has annoyed me for
there
years.
is real love coming. There
Which
is
real love? It's not coming to cinema. It's not coming to streaming platform now, is it?
I'm going to see Captain America. I'm done with Nollywood for the year.
It's not. They're
God.
all not on.
Started be coming down now.
They are all not on streaming platforms. I kind of tried to see the ones that are coming out soon.
Yeah.
None of them.
Yeah,
None
what
of you guys
you
should be fighting. You people should go and be friends with. Is it them Dari or them who? Some people in Nigeria are the ones in charge of all of these things. They're supposed to go beg Dari Atalade and his wife. Them.
How are they in charge of
Sorry.
film?
They're busy with Real Housewives of Lagos. Sorry.
Oh,
That it's so tacky. Not so I'm mixing it up. I'm going to talk about young. What's that one called?
Oh, young, famous, and that's true. Please, you can end this thing now. Let's talk about that. Because if they should hear me say this thing, my opinion on some of this is I don't like problem.
Oh yeah, let's go
and beat us.
Let's go.
People come and beat me. Because in this year they beat people.
Let's
Please,
go
I cannot fight.
Take this offline. But I think young, famous,
it's not young famous, it's young great. I was telling somebody recently, I say all these people that are not serious. Why do not go bring why didn't they add MDJ copy? That got they have picking they know hard. I didn't know
young,
they have
famous,
picking
and
them.
They're not young. They're not young.
They are not famous.
There was one that like recently was dancing with money with policeman, the arrest policeman. And Okoya. What happened to them? And Okoya, what happened to them? Those are the actual young rich. You see, I saw
those famous people.
Carry.
The only person that is famous there is Diamond Platinum. Because
he's not young.
Famous. All of them zero on that young part.
Like
famous.
Nobody really knows a bunch of them. Nobody really knows a bunch of them. I think they wanted to do it.
Know them.
I think they wanted to, even them Annie Dibia. What?
I don't even know how Annie got involved in that thing.
I know, right? Even them in here, though, they're our own old. Now they're becoming legends. They're already getting old, though. Like they're in their 40s, they're not young. What do we call you? Like, are those still youths? So if we're calling youths now, are we going to call them in here, though, youths? Are they our
youth?
No. I wish I have off my wig, chef. I want you to look at me and call them.
Don't let them beat us.
I'll call them youth.
Wait.
My own is that there are so many potentials.
We are going to round up this.
Now, one is that there are so many potentials. Even they have rich people that are young.
Already. Don't let them beat us.
But me beg girl, you know.
I was so pissed. I won't even lie.
All right. Thank you.
Just embarrassing Africans.
Thank you, Ore. Thank you, Kitana, for joining me today. It was an amazing conversation.
Yes, guys.
To our listeners, I hope you enjoyed listening to this session. If you are a follower and you would like me to invite you at any point in time, you know how we do it. Just send me a DM.
Yeah.
Like, this is just for us. It's our own thing. I just want to give us the opportunity to just talk freely about these things. And I'm happy that we did this today. I hope you enjoyed it. Of course, the next episode we're going to be talking about other things. I already have like people that are coming to talk, and I can't wait for you to join me as well. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. And a little shout out to Kemade Tiba. I think she's the one producer or director that's kind of busted my head in the entire movie industry. I'm proud of her. Like, it's someone I can base my ground. If Kemade Tiba is, I can look at that movie. Like, I'm not going to stress out compared to a lot of other people, and I'm really proud of her. Like, I'm happy with what she brings to the table. To that table.
Femi Adebayo to that list.
Femi Adebayo too. I like Femi Adebayo. I like your
No, see, don't mention names that should not be mentioned.
Let me tell you something. T sent me. T, when you sent me a message asking me that I was being biased.
Right.
Biased to what?
I want to confirm that I'm not taking out this on the wrong person. T, were you the one that sent me that message? Why is she not answering me?
Because she doesn't know.
I'm sure she was the one that sent me the message. She sent me a message. She said I was being biased, that because I like Biodu Steven, I'm always nicer with my reviews.
With my reviews. Oh no, I think you're always fair with Biodu, because sometimes she has some movies that make sense. Why some ones I'm like, what's she doing? Is she okay?
For the times when Biodu Steven's films were not great, like I said it, right? But that doesn't take away from the fact that she's one filmmaker that I really
that she's good. She tells the story well. I won't even lie. She tells the story well.
You see, when I want to ask T something now, she has disappeared.
Why are you running, Tito?
You are back. Good. Were you the one that sent me that message?
Which one? That I said you're being unbiased?
Yes, that I was being biased. I like Abba.
No. You know what I said? I said, I when I read your review of, I think, what's the other person's name?
Was it Kayode Kasu?
No, it's that one that did.
Another woman.
One that did Soboria became
Yes. So what I said was this. When I read your review, it just was like, I did you get it? So I went to meet you and I was like, sometimes internal biases come into play. We don't know. Fair. So I wanted you to just answer. Like, I trusted you enough to know that if you thought about it and your answer was, oh no, I'm not being biased, I took the answer. But I wanted to be sure that it wasn't coming from a place of I prefer this other person. Because it struck me off, like, it felt weird to me, the comment you made. I was like, if it was Biodu Steven, we should have written it the same way. Yes. And when you said that you'd have been the same, I was like, okay, no problem then.
Yeah.
That was it. So I didn't say we're bad. I asked you.
He actually made me pause. I went
she came to like this thing, ask me, and I was like,
I did.
Yes, she came to ask me.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Because
you're like, do I think that you are being? I was like, no, this movie this is how I honestly also feel. And I've seen you also like talk about the movie that this woman has done that has not been good.
I did not even see the movie. That was not my own issue. I did not see the movie. It wasn't like I didn't see the movie. It was a comment that she made that was like, no, I did not see the movie. The other Steven or Jade Oshibero, I don't give a F about them. But I was more about the writing, the choice of words. That was it. Like, there's this other person that reviews movies, and I'm like, okay, you're lazy. Don't just put tears. What worked? What did not work?
See, like, explain it well.
Have I not tried to end this recording how many times now? But no,
I'm not going to mention names. I'm just saying, like, one of the reasons I started following you, or that I kept on following you, was the fact that you
the explanations.
The explanation. What worked? What didn't work? Was it costuming? You give grace. Like, I want to know your reasoning. Don't just put tears.
And your reason that when someone comes to read it, they can actually see why. Okay, you thought that way. Like, some reason I'm
reference a part of the movie. Don't be rude. Don't be rude about it.
Yeah, be polite about
their fathers and their mothers. And
like, it's unnecessary.
No,
it's just a movie.
And I remember when that silly boy started.
And to all the people that we may have sounded anyhow, apologies. It's just out of like reflex of how this really gets to us. That we really, like, we're praying for you guys. We are supporting you guys. Like, I pray to stream even some of the African magics. And I'm like, why? But because I really enjoy, honestly, I enjoy what comes from home, and I'm rooting for you all. But you guys should do better.
Please do, so we can watch it. If you I would watch you, I would go to the movies. I would go back. I would spend my money. I want to spend money.
Do they know how many people? Do they know how many people I influenced to go and watch that movie that came out in December in cinema? Yeah. Like, what the name
again? Drove 3 hours.
I drove 3 hours. I dragged this guy, and everybody around me. I kept on talking about it. Like, they'll say, "What should we do for Christmas?" I say, "Let's go watch Everybody Loves Jennifer." To tell you how I don't joke. Like, it's cause me. I'm like, anything that goes back home benefits. I'm like, home is not what we want it to be. So anything to spread back, like, the money back home, why not? Like, what would it take for us to just go watch? Please, let's go. I already normally enjoy movies, so let's go. So we're rooting for them, but they should also meet up expectations so that we don't feel embarrassed when we're trying to brag.
That's our final word, right?
Yeah.
But they should please help us.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, guys.